Alright there, righto. We took a long enough break. I didn't mean for it to be that long, but we're back. And we're continuing with the storyline in it, love. I'm so sorry. I'll stop. For now. Awakening in Ul'dah. There's a little Moogle and a little Chocobo. It's so cute. They're like in a bed or something. I don't know why. Okay. Shall we also make our way to Ul'dah? I should imagine Bartholomew has been instructed to admit us. Fine. Hop on the Chocobo bus. Why am I not seeing... Weird. Fly past those like oil kind of rig things that have basically like the pendulum that's going up and down on either side. Well, I guess a pendulum swings, so... I don't know, you've seen, hopefully, I guess my audio descriptions are supposed to be for people who are hard of vision. So, I think the way best to describe it would be there are two pillars. That's not the right word, but there are two like pistons, maybe is a better word. Just gigantic pistons that I don't know how oil rigs work specifically, but basically these pistons are working off of like one wheel. As the wheel spins, one piston goes down and then the other piston goes up, and then kind of vice versa, back and forth, up and down. And that's basically it. Just imagine two large cylinders kind of pounding into the ground, bringing up oil, I think. If that's how oil rigs work, I don't know. Isn't oil rig... Why does that word sound like, oil rig? There's something about the two words together. Or maybe oil rig is its own word. I'm not actually sure. I feel like there's something about it. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Maybe there's like an anagram in there for something. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. So this video started off well. As they all do. I'm super good at this. Obviously, that's why you're all still here. You're all being like... I think the most views I've had on any of my videos is like 20. So, good stuff. Flame General Raban mentioned you might be coming. Please, this way if you will. You're outside the Chamber of Rule in Ul'dah. Raban has not been here since the incident. And now he is minus an arm. He sees the table where Nanamo was sitting with us, I believe, drinking her last drink before the deep slumber. And here's Nanamo, just looking peaceful in her bed. Raban sees her for the first time since everything went down. There is a little stuffed Moogle and stuffed Chocobo, like the little baby Chocobo still in half of its egg, wearing the egg-like pants. And Nanamo is obviously sleeping, breathing, alive. Raban pulls out the potion. Seems to pour it into her lips. And he waits, worried, for it to take effect. Here we go. My sweet, sweet Nanamo. Her eyes open. She sits up. She'd probably be pretty atrophied. I guess I don't know how long it's been, technically, in the storyline. She looks tired.
I was having the longest dream.
'Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands.
She starts to smile. It's so adorable. I missed her. We're at the big table. Alphinaud, Lolorito, Pippin, yourself. The pointy-hatted Lalafell, Lalwyn, something like that.
Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she is none the worse for her slumber.
It gets smiles out of everyone who has a heart, I suppose.
I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Ul'dah into the hands of its citizens. Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
Everybody looks at Lolorito.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition. 'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mor Dhona? Oh, wait, I have it. The Agrias, yes, well. 'Twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Says Pippin.
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle. My lords and ladies, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Teleji Adeleji and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
The screen goes dark upon your scowling face. We are exiting.
'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed. Ul'dah has taken control of its future, and I must do the same. I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves.
I'm actually kind of surprised they still existed.
Among the recruits, there were those who supported our order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come. As for those who sided with the traitor, Ul'dah, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely. Ah, my all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified Grand Company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low. I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption. As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause. Let us resume the search for our missing comrades, that we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more. The role of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alphinaud, proud member of the Scions.
don't think you did a bad job of leading the Crystal Braves. You were just outmaneuvered by people who have been in the game much, much longer than you. But, I don't know. I blush to speak thus of mine inner turmoil, but the fact remains there is no woman alive in whom I would rather confide. Were it not for your shining example, I might never have emerged from beneath the pall of my despair. Awakening in Ul'dah is complete. A brave resolution is coming up next. We have another cutscene. Still no word from Master Garland. I hope this monocutter of theirs is nearing completion. Up comes Ugiri. I am sure that her grace will make a full recovery. Aye, and Ul'dah, too, shall flourish once more. General Raban and his colleagues have matters well in hand, I believe. Lady Ugiri, a question, if I may. I believe your people have been keeping a close watch on the Crystal Braves. Might you know how things stand at the Rising Stones? Ah, yes, of course. You will be pleased to know that the 3rd Unit Braves abandoned Revenant's Toll when they learned of Captain Edelbaird's defeat. The only blue uniforms to be seen there now are those worn by soldiers loyal to you, Master Alphinaud. To me? I see. I'm grateful to hear that at least some of our members were true to their oaths. Ere we return to Ishgard, I must go to the Rising Stones and thank these stalwarts for their service. It shall be my final act as Crystal Brave Commander. Will you join me, Mercy? You were there at the company's inception. 'Tis only fitting that you be present at its end. And I would appreciate the support. There was a pause that I missed, and I would appreciate the support. That's kind of how that would be read if I did it right. Alright. Rising Stones is unfortunate. Well, let's just take the... We'll pay for it. Oh. So 346 to teleport directly there. We'll go inside the 7th heaven. A kind of bar slash meeting place-ish kind of place thing. Cutscene as we enter the whatever it's called here. Can't remember. Commander, you're alive, says Alianne. And Mercy, too. I knew you'd scrape through, says Riel. They come running toward us. My splendid Crystal Braves, I have wronged you, all of you. My promises of glory and salvation have brought you naught but blood and betrayal. Riel says, Pah, you'll not hear us complaining. 'Twas a sight messier than expected, aye, but we were still fighting for the freedom of all, just like we swore. Ain't that right, mates? They all cheer. Aye. There's 5 of them in total, if that matters. You humble me. I am truly blessed to have such steadfast comrades. It is with the most profound regret, then, that I must... That's enough of that, Commander. You know what we know what you've a mind to say, and we ain't having none of it. We've talked it over, see, and we are all agreed. You can take our uniforms and strip us of our ranks, but we won't be no less of a company. But the Crystal Braves... The Crystal Braves may be finished, but the ideals upon which the company was founded live on. They bind us to each other and to you, says Alianne. Commander, Alphinaud, our minds are made up, so you may as well get used to it. Let's help the Scions. Let's help the Scions. Let us help you find Manphilia and the others. I lost Riel's voice. Sorry. My friends, after all that has happened, I know not what to say. He makes a fist. Seems to maybe almost cry. But that's fine, he's still young. The cutscene ends. And I will talk to Alphinaud here to finish it off. Pray excuse me, I thought my tears spent. My grandfather used to say that one could measure a man by the constancy of his comrades. Mayhap I am the exception which proves the rule. Nay, do not protest. I know that I am not worthy of their loyalty, Mercy. But as Thalik is my witness, I shall do everything in my power to earn it. A brave resolution is complete. This video is complete. I'll be back soon.